Hello and welcome to Late Night Live. My name is Joe and hopefully the camera will stay stable for the remainder of the show. Now, I don't know what's happened to this camera. It's a new camera. There should be no problems with it. Right, I'll be honest, I was given a dud tonight, so hopefully we can stay stable. It seems as though the camera is controlling itself almost as though something supernatural were going on. Now, it just happens to be the night before Halloween. So could that be to blame? Perhaps it could. Tonight is going to be somewhat of a Halloween special. We're going to be looking, of course, Manchester United's approach for Hakan Çalhanoğlu of AC Milan. We're also going to be looking at a man who's fallen into a hole full of rats. They're selling a £1 Ouija board at Poundland. And also, do not wear contact lenses this Halloween. That's according to eye experts. So tonight's 11, we like to do puns on the show every single week. I want you to do your football Halloween 11s. As look at this, the Halloween ghoul strikes again. Hopefully this will correct itself. Because, I'll be honest with you, there's not much else we can do with this. This is the only camera we've got, and it's controlling itself by itself. I can see now, racing around this camera, all the settings, the camera is going absolutely wild at the moment. It's a Halloween miracle, isn't it? Absolutely unbelievable, honestly. Honestly, I'm the only one here that's not sorted. There's no way of sorting it. I think the camera may be broken. Hope you're all doing well at home. Tonight's show is, of course, sponsored by Cans. And you know what? We're going to try and get through this. We're going to get through this together, lads. It's Friday night. United are trying to make signings, even though the transfer window don't open for another month or two. Cheers to everyone at home for joining me. Let's hope the camera sticks to its guns, eh? Just be good. Just be good. 20 minutes, that's all I ask. 20 minutes, that's not too much, is it? That's absolutely not too much. Look at everyone at home. They know. As soon as Joe moves, the aura is gone. It's interesting, that, isn't it? So get in your football Halloween puns now. Spook Shaw would be an obvious one. Apparently the audio is broken as well now. Let me check on that. As far as I can see, it's fine. I don't know what to do about that. As far as I can see, the audio should be fine. Bit of a buzz on the audio. Right, let's try this. Absolute disaster. Absolute disaster, this, isn't it? Go on then, what's going on in the audio? Bad audio now. Sort your mic out. What's wrong with the audio? If you could give me a specific on that. Audio keeps farting. Interesting. Static is very annoying. It's your mic. Right, I appreciate that. That's the only audio going on at the minute, so it must be that. Let me know if that goes away. See this end, when I stop talking, there's no interference on the mic. And there's some sort of technical glitch going on here. This is Halloween for you. No sound, lost eardrum. Right, I'll tell you what we're going to have to do. Static. Still doing it. I'll be honest, there's not much I can do about this. It's a difficult one, isn't it, really? I can hear the audio. Where's the static coming from? We don't know where the static's coming from. Audio's fine. Sound fine. Sounds fine. People at home saying it's fine now. Is it okay or is it not? Shay Adams family, Robin Van Helsing, Static Matic. Is your hair hitting the mic? I don't think so. Shouldn't be. It's fine now. Is it just you? Light flickering in the back too. Tell you what, it's one of them nights tonight, isn't it? We've got Zane. Oh, here he is, the Arsenal fan. Joe, get ready for a nightmare on Elm Street when you face Arsenal on Sunday. Hat-trick incoming. Sounds all right now, the audio. It sounds okay. Sound and picture bearable. Cheers for that. Axilla as well saying, audio is buzzing, and I don't mean good. Well, I'll be honest with you. He says it. More of you are saying it's fine now. If I stay perfectly still, it should be fine. I want your football Halloween puns. We've already had a few. Stephen and Zombie. He's going straight in. I like to make a team starting 11 every week. And Stephen and Zombie, he's going right in. Luke Saw, sound got better. Right, we're going on the assumption that the sound is at least somewhat better. Oh, bloody hell. Thierry Ouija, can't really. Edwin Van der Sar, that's not bad. You should go to a Halloween party as Rapunzel. Go on, let your hair down. A little joke there from Permanent Merker. Thank you very much for that one. I'm in late. Do we need a stadium? Yes, we do need a stadium. Tonight's puns. Sorry for these interruptions. Honestly, there must be some poltergeist, some sort of ghostly apparition knocking about. It is, of course, Halloween tomorrow. Bastian Frankenstein-Steiger. That's really good. He's going in. Bastian Frankenstein-Steiger. Right, let's get into tonight's stories then. What a start. What an absolute start we've had tonight. And this is the news that Manchester United are in concrete talks to sign AC Milan star Hakan Çalhanoğlu on a free transfer. Manchester United have reportedly opened discussion to land AC Milan's Hakan Çalhanoğlu. The Premier League giants have spent big on Bruno Fernandes and Donny van de Beek in the last two transfer windows, but are determined to further strengthen in midfield next summer and have identified Çalhanoğlu as one of their top targets. Çalhanoğlu has scored 37 goals in 137 appearances for Milan since joining from Bayer Leverkusen in 2017, and the 26-year-old, how is he only 26? He's been around for 40 years. A renowned free kick specialist, is a fan favourite with the San Siro faithful. However, Çalhanoğlu's current deal expires in just 8 months' time, and the Milan star will be available on a free transfer ahead of the 2021-2022 campaign. According to Bild reporter Christian Falk, who has been on this channel before with the Tier 1 podcast, the Red Devils have locked in talks with Çalhanoğlu's camp since the summer, and the Turkey international rejected an offer from Juventus due to United's interest. Çalhanoğlu would be free to negotiate a pre-contract agreement with United in January if he does decide that his fourth year will be his last in Milan. Çalhanoğlu's agent held talks with Milan's management over a possible renewal back in June, but these discussions broke down, and the attacking midfielder is expected to leave at the end of the season. Juve have been long admirers of Çalhanoğlu and could revive their interest again next summer. So it looks as though United are after another midfielder. We've already got, I would say, our best position or our strongest position is midfield, and now we want more midfielders. He's one of those free kick specialists. He can play wide. He's not really a winger, but he can sort of play as a right midfielder or a left midfielder. Someone said he's trash, Lee Kastner says there. Possibly trash. Timu Spooky, he's going up front. Timu Spooky. As well as your football Halloween puns, in the comments, let me know what you think Hakan Çalhanoğlu, because he's one of those players that really I only know from FIFA, I'll be honest with you. I know he's got great free kicks, he's got that curve trait, that free kick accuracy, he's got all of those things. He's a free kick specialist, as it mentions there. But is he any good? Is he going to improve our team? Boo Salah instead of Mo Salah. Julian Draxula. That's good. But I've already got my two midfielders. I need a right midfielder, left back, centre back, right back. I am king once more saying, he's trash. Theatre of Screams. Now, we have before had a ghostly or a sort of a paranormal starting 11, but with it being Halloween, we had to dip back in to the Halloween 11, didn't we? Theatre of Screams. Ian Fry up front. Roy Pumpkin. I like that one. Little Pumpkin. Arjen Applebaum instead of Arjen Robin. Alan Screamer instead of Alan Shearer. Halloween Hargreaves. That's not bad. Patrick or Treat Clivert. James, he's going up front. It's a long one to write down, that as well. Patrick or Treat Clivert. Very good. Very, very good indeed. Let's move on to our second story tonight then, because it's been a roller coaster of emotion so far, this, hasn't it? And this is a great story. This is one of my favourites we've had for a while, actually. Let's get this on screen, because Ghost Hunter warns that Poundland's £1 Halloween Ouija board could unleash deadly demons. Paul Masters warned that nasty spirits could scratch and attack people and called for the Ouija boards to be scrapped from the shelves. Paul Masters, who's a paranormal investigator, has slammed Poundland for selling £1 Ouija boards as part of its Halloween range. Paul Masters has warned that deadly demons could be released by the devices if they are in the hands of anyone but spiritual mediums. The Ghost Hunter, who is a member of the True Paranormal Events UK, says he was gobsmacked when he saw the spirit board on sale for £1 in his local budget store. He warned that nasty spirits could scratch and attack. I'll be honest, for one, I'm scared. You don't want to get scratched. Oh, what was that? It's just a ghost or something. Scratch me right on. Yeah, they're right annoying, these ghosts, aren't they? Scratch me. So, people call for the Ouija boards to be scrapped from the shelves. He said that Ouija boards are most certainly not a toy. No. And they should not be available for kids to buy in pound shops for Halloween. Never mind adults that are not trained in how to use them. It does not matter if they are plastic or wood. If the planchette spells the word Zeus, it's a demon trying to come through, and you should not even say the name. Never mind continuing to communicate with it. Ouija boards are marked with the letters of the alphabet, and some believe that dead are able to contact through the living through them. All hell could break loose if a demon attached itself to anyone and followed them round. Hey, what have I told you? Stop following me. Well, I just thought, no, don't follow me. Back to the underworld. He was gobsmacked when he saw that Poundland was selling him. He was profoundly shocked and just fuming, really. Mr. Masters said that other paranormal investigators have spoken of their anger and that the spirit boards are being sold for all. The great thing about the paranormal investigators group chat is they don't need WhatsApp. They don't need iMessage. It's just, can you believe this? No, unreal in it. Yeah, get in here, lads. Yeah. Honestly, can you believe they're selling them for £1? Just like that. No need for phones. Just chat through the mind. Oh, we won't even touch Ouija boards. We only have mediums to do that who are trained, as they are just too dangerous and you don't know what will entail using them. Everyone in the paranormal field is angered. The risks of the untrained people using Ouija boards is unimaginable. It's so ludicrous that Poundland are selling them off. He's saying this, first of all, like ghosts exist, which is his first issue here. Second of all, like you couldn't just get a Ouija board at Amazon for £8. Yeah, can't they at least buy the £8 ones? They're premium value. You can talk to better ghosts. What's he on about? Right, let's have a look at some of your puns then. Football, Halloween, puns, ghoul, cliche. That's good. That's very nice, actually. Ghoul instead of Gale, cliche. Ghoul, cliche. Stadium of Fright, that's good. Marcus Boo, Boo Ho, doesn't quite work. Paul Bearer Pogba, that's not bad, but we've already got 2 midfielders. I need a left mid, a right mid, 2 centre backs and a right back. Louis Van Gaal, he could be the striker. Paranorman Whiteside, that's not bad. Jack O'Lantern Grealish, that's not bad as well. Wayne Full Mooney. Tony Adams family, he's going in at centre back. That's nice. And also, it conjures up lovely, just sort of familial ideas of the fact that Tony Adams and his family are having a lovely Halloween together. So Tony Adams' family, they're going in. Lovely, love that. Jesper Broomquist, Ledley Pumpkin, some really good ones. Roberto Sculdado, Davor Spooker, he can go in. He's going to have to go in at left mid because we've already got strikers. Davor Spooker. Right, let's move on to our next story of the night. It's another scary one. I'll be honest, you're going to be scared all night. If you're scared now, you ain't getting less scared. Because, and I love the picture, man plummets 12 feet through Bronx sidewalk into sinkhole full of rats. And you can see here the rat. I've aptly chose this picture because first of all it's a rat, but there you can see if you look closely, and by closely I mean it's very obvious, that rat is eating a slice of pizza. And that's how you know it's a New York rat, baby. New York, the home of the rat pizza. Something like, I don't know. Something like, they like rats and pizza or something. New York City man is recovering in hospital after falling through a sinkhole on a Bronx sidewalk and winding up in a pit filled with rats. Leonard Shoulders, 33, was waiting for the bus across the street from the St. Barnabas Hospital Saturday when the sidewalk collapsed beneath him. Surveillance footage shows Shoulders tried to hold on to whatever he could, but ultimately he fell between 12 and 15 feet underground. He was just standing on the sidewalk. It was just like a suction, said his mother, Cindy White. Like a sinkhole, he just went down. After he fell through the sinkhole, bystanders tried to check on Shoulders. It's confusing me that it's called Shoulders, by asking him to wave and scream as others called for help. He did the former but refused to do the latter because he didn't want to do anything that would provoke the pit of rats that he found himself in. How much like something from Gladiator or some sort of torture film is this? Boys, provoke the pit of rats. Pit of rats. I mean, come on. No one likes rats, do they? Do they? Some people like rats. There's those rat people, isn't there? Where there's just people on Instagram and they've just got a rat going through the fingers. Like those things that used to get at Toys R Us where it was clearly on a string. Like that little fluffy guy where you'd pull him through and you could like tease him through your fingers. People have rats like a pet. No, not after what they did in the Middle Ages. We can't be trusting rats. Let's get some of your puns back in there. Davor Spooker was a great one. Zlatan Skrimohimovic, it's not bad. What else we got? Sol Campbell, spelt Sol, that's not bad. We're doing another centre-back, actually. James Pumpkins, brackets James Tompkins. It's not bad. Phil Bones. Going in. Phil Bones. Morgan Spiderlin. That's not bad, actually. Richie, 28 days. Richie did 28 days lat. He's going in at right back. I can't even write this down. This is such a long one. Richie, 28 days lat. It's a real push, that one, Max. But I enjoy the effort, so you're going in. We need a right mid, and I think we're done. But before that, let's get into our final story tonight then. And this is a scary one, and this one hits close to home, actually. This is good. Optician urges people not to wear coloured contact lenses for Halloween fancy dress. The director of Specsavers. Now, this is top brass at Specsavers. This is big stuff, fat cat level. The director of Specsavers. When you go on Company's House website, it's this guy, William Shaw, who turns up. He's warned fancy dress lovers to avoid wearing coloured contact lenses Halloween, as they can lead to serious side effects. Eye experts have issued a stark warning about novelty contact lenses they claim could cause serious damage. The popularity of coloured contacts has skyrocketed in recent years, especially as people dress up in spooky, let's face it, spooky Halloween costumes. Red, black or white are particularly popular in achieving a scary effect as they cover the pupil, reports the Daily Star. But these freaky contacts can lead to infections and even blindness. He said if the wearer hasn't got proper consultation with an optometrist beforehand, they probably haven't been taught how to wear or take care of their lenses correctly. Here we go then. If they haven't got in consultation with a proper optometrist, he's just trying to get Specsavers some money. So what you do, come in and we'll sell you some contact lenses that won't hurt your eyes. William Shaw trying to get more money for Specsavers. Actually, I'll be honest, I will go along with this advice simply because it hits a little close to home. Because one time, and I'll be honest, it was 2014, 6 years ago to this day, or 6 years ago yesterday, whilst dressing up as Abraham Lincoln, ghost version, I was a ghostly Abraham Lincoln, I decided to try to wear a coloured contact lens. What I did, pulled it down, as advised, grabbed the contact, put that in the mirror, like, first of all, feels like you're touching something you really shouldn't be touching. Pull it in, did a little blink, right, finally got it in. Blink, 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 get it into place. Close my eye, open my eye, gone. Contact lens, gone. Checking my hands, checking back. Is it dropped in the sink? Checking again. Where's that contact lens? Rub my eye, open again, blink. Contact lens slurps its way from the back of my eye back onto the front. I took it out as fast as I possibly could. It went back. It went back to the back and stuck there for a few seconds. Now imagine if it had stayed there forever. And also, you get to thinking, what else is back there? Is the back of my eye just like down the back or down the side of a sofa? Just coins, yogurt tops, old SIM cards from phones I don't have anymore. Why does stuff get stuck back there? It wasn't worth the risk. I took it out, never wore those contact lenses, just gobbled them up, chewed them up like you meant to, and that was it. Absolutely horrible. Don't wear coloured contact lenses because they get stuck behind the back of your eye. Like a £2 coin in the back of a sofa. Awful business, that. Right. We just need a right midfielder, and we could do with a manager, although we have got Louis van Gaal if we need him. Payne Rooney, Richarlison, Eric Lanterna instead of Eric Lamela, not bad. Timu Spooky, he's already in. Paulo Dybala, JJ Okocha. Not bad, actually. He's going in. He's going in right mid. J. Okocha. Brilliant. Right. Danny Drinkblood coming in late. We have our Halloween starting, 11. So let's get into it. Here we go then. Your puns at home. Actually, no, we need a goalkeeper. Quickly. Get on the goalies. Quick. We could go. Who could we go in there? Fabian Barthez. Not really a pun, is it? Bulisic, Jesse Graveyard. Big Richarlison. Very nice. I want a double Still of Axe, Hell 2 and Zombie. Very nice. Dead, brackets Fred. Yeah, it's good, but you can't really tell. Casper Schmeichel, perfect. Don't even need to change it. Brilliant work there, Mark. Casper Schmeichel. Right, here is our, let's start the music again. Music off. Here is your Halloween starting 11 in honour of Halloween. Here we go. In net, we have Casper Schmeichel. At right back, we have Richie de 28 Days Lat. Centre backs is Tony Adams' family and Phil Bones. At left back, we've got Ghoul Clichy. Right midfield, we've got JJ Koch. I hate having to wait for that one, but I do like the pun. In midfield, central midfield, these two, I mean, very solid. We've got Steven and Zombie and Bastian Frankensteinsteiger. Left mid, we've got Davor Spooker. Up front, Timor Spooky. And partner him is Patrick or Treat Clivert. The manager is Louis van Gaal. They play at the Theatre of Screams. And of course, before we go, as you saw at the start of the show, Nobby Stiles passed away tonight at the age of 78. And of course, a lot of you, and myself included, never got to watch Nobby play, but we know of the things he did on the pitch. We know of the things he did for England and for Manchester United. And we know the things that he did were one of the big reasons that the club had success and that the club became the club that was so loved by so many. And of course, us watching tonight and us here tonight. So, yeah, it's one of those players you didn't get to see him play, but some of the things that, or a lot of the things that you love about Manchester United were created by that team that won the European Cup in 1968, and he was a huge part of that. Obviously, everyone knows man marking Eusebio that night. Some of the tackles were putting the term man marking to the test, but of course, an absolute legend at Manchester United, and a legend of English football, and the only Manc to ever have won the European Cup and the World Cup. So, an absolute legend, Nobby Stiles. Thank you to everyone for joining me tonight. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow for the preview, and then we'll be back on Sunday for the watch-along for Manchester United against Arsenal. Hopefully, you will all be joining us there. Thank you very much for joining me. See you then.